Joining us live by the phone now from Washington is Rhode Island Congressman Jim Langevin. So good morning, Congressman. And first, let's get your reaction. Yeah, thank you. And let's get your reaction first to last night's decision to delay that vote on the Speaker's latest proposal.
Well, clearly the decision to delay that vote was a major setback for Speaker Boehner. He clearly did not have the votes within his own caucus to get behind his deficit reduction plan, and that would have also allowed the debt limit to be raised. And he's held captive, quite frankly, by members of his own caucus, the Tea Party group that he has within his caucus, that are unwilling to compromise. And it's certainly not what America is all about. In tough times, we come together in a bipartisan way, and we have to find compromise. And it's been a real sticking point all the way along that there's a significant number of people in his own caucus that would not be willing to negotiate a compromise. So I'm hoping that now that Speaker Boehner's plan basically can't get out of the votes, I'm hoping that he'll come to the table in a bipartisan way. Let's roll up our sleeves and get this done so that we can protect the nation's credit rating.
All right, let me ask you this question. First of all, do you expect this deadlock really to be broken before Tuesday? And can the president or should the president sidestep Congress if no deal is reached?
Well, I leave that to constitutional scholars to decide whether he has the authority under the 14th Amendment to raise the debt ceiling on his own. There's no reason why we can't come together as a Congress in a bipartisan way and find a path forward, a solution that is not perfect, and no one's going to get kind of what they want, but certainly a compromise that can be reached, and we protect the nation's credit rating. That is job one. That's priority one right now. I'm going to be working through the weekend with my colleagues to see if we can pressure that kind of an agreement going forward.
I'm sure you've been hearing, Congressman, from some of your constituents about their genuine concern and fear if we don't reach a deal here. So what is your message to Rhode Islanders who are very concerned about the economic impact of all of this?
Well, I certainly share that concern, and I know the federal government is going to do everything that we can to make sure that even if Tuesday comes and goes and we have not reached an agreement, that the nation is going to pay its bills. We're going to have to prioritize about which ones will get paid, and certainly taking care of seniors and the elderly, Medicare, and people with disabilities will be our top priority, including obviously paying the interest and the responsibilities for principal and interest on the bonds that are owed. But this is clearly a very serious situation. No one should underestimate the challenges that we face. But again, there's no reason why we can't come together in a bipartisan way to find a solution. I don't think that the two sides, both the House and the Senate, or Democrats and Republicans, are all that far apart. But it is going to take compromise.
All right. Well, Congressman Langevin, I know you have a lot of work to do. We will get back to you later in the day for another update, and we will be back in just a minute.